All right, we're live now. All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub, everyone. How's it going? My name is Dylan, and today we have a special guest joining us today. I don't know how else to describe him, but he's probably the biggest rideshare YouTuber right now. So if you don't know who he is, this is Dustin. Say what's up.
What's going on, everybody?
So this whole live video, you guys can comment down below any questions, but today's just I'm gonna be asking Dustin like why he's driving, what he's doing up on YouTube, what he's been up to, and yeah. So Dustin, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
What's going on, guys? I'm Dustin, aka Mr. Smakovich. I've been driving for Uber for a little over 3 years. I was with Lyft as well at one point, but sadly they let me go with those false reports. Yeah, I do this mainly to make some extra money and everything. Got lots of mouths to feed. Like one at the door. Who's at the door? Close the door, Mom. I can tell you when you're done. Okay, honey. Example number one of the mouths to feed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So first off, I just want to start off by asking you what led you to start driving for Uber and Lyft? Like, when did you start, and what was the journey you took to, finally start driving rideshare?
Well, surprisingly enough, one of my neighbors, she was a stay-at-home mom, and then suddenly she was trying to find something, and she found some Uber gig, and I heard about it, and I was like, I don't really know what that is.
Yeah.
But she did it, and then I was like, you know what? Let me check it up on YouTube, see what I could find, think about it and whatnot. And then I found the Rideshare Guy channel, and that's what I finally started. I started looking at it, a couple things. I was like, huh. Of course, you know how it all is. Back then when I signed up, I mean, you could make a lot more money than you could make now.
Yeah.
So, people are like, make 40, 50 bucks an hour just by sitting there driving people around. And I was like, it kind of sounded pretty good. So I used my neighbor's code. Back then, all markets were an actual bonus. So I did 20 rides, got a $50 bonus. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When I started driving, I had like a $1,200 sign-on bonus.
Man, that was right there.
Just cash.
I'd have definitely loved that one.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Beacon of Light drivers. What's up, Mark? Simply Glam. Yeah. What's up, guys? Leave your comments below for Dustin. Anything you want.
Any questions or anything? Make sure you guys also thumbs up the stream. Come on now.
Yeah, give it a thumbs up for Dustin. So yeah, and then next, I want to keep this video like pretty short, concise, so people can watch us on the replay as well. But why did you start the YouTube channel?
I started the YouTube channel after I had started a Facebook group, or I was in a couple Facebook groups, and we all know how people can be in those that spew either the wrong information,
yeah,
or they're just trying to be so negative and everything. Like, don't do it because they're worried about taking money from them, even though a lot of them, they don't actually drive. You know what I'm saying? They were all just trolling and stuff. So I decided to make my own Facebook group, and people were still asking the same questions all the time. So I was like, you know what? If I could just make videos, so that way I could just send one link instead of having to explain myself for 20, 30 minutes to somebody, I could just make a video and blam. Just say, here, take a look at this. This will solve everything you need to know. If you have any questions after that, go ahead and give me a message.
Yeah.
And now my Facebook group is up to almost, I got like 18.9 thousand people in my Facebook group. And yeah, now my YouTube channel is up to almost 16,000.
Yeah, I feel like you grew a lot in the past few months, right?
I'd say about the last six to 8 months, yes.
8 months or so, yeah. Yeah, what's up, everyone? Let's see. Yeah.
There's another Dustin in here. What's up, Dustin Matthews?
Dustin Matthews. Dustin's
got to stick together, man.
Leia Bell, what's up? She's always in the chat. How are you? Oh, they're not talking to us. They're talking to each other. But yeah, so all right, right off the bat, let's get straight into it. What's the story behind Smakovich?
All right, the Smakovich. Well, I used to get mad at riders and stuff, and think about, man, you just sometimes you just get pissed off and they say stupid things to you and want to be entitled and you just want to smack them. So I was like, you know what? Well, instead of cussing, and I just accidentally said it because my kids were there and I got mad one day and I said, smack a bitch. And they just started laughing and stuff about it. And the wife thought I was cussing at them too. And I was like, no, that's not what I said. So then, then it just came up. And the original one was just a black fly swatter.
Yeah.
And then my wife got creative and ordered me some of these. So that way it's just like a big high five. So it's like, smack a bitch. So got to get some of that going on. And it's very entertaining. And we also, and she thought it was so funny for a Christmas present. She got me a bunch of different colors. So we got either Lyft or a girl. We got a guys. We got to throw some others in there. I don't have the Uber one in because the Uber one was the actual original.
Yeah. Oh, the black one.
Yes. Yeah, but they're pretty funny and everyone seemed to like it. It got catchy, just like my little negative Ghost Rider that I stole from Top Gun, 90s movie.
Okay. Yeah, that's what that's from. Yeah. I haven't seen the movie in a while, so that's it. What's that all about? Negative Ghost Rider.
I don't know. It's just something to say when you know it's just like a hell no. Instead of saying hell no, you just be like, man, that's a negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah, yeah. So how often do you think you want to use the Smakovich on your passengers?
At least once a day. I mean, anytime if I go drive, there's going to be at least that one person that just wants to irk you. Like, especially if you go to, let's say, Walmart or something, you want to load up groceries, and you want to try to help so that way you can do it to make sure they don't damage your vehicle. Yeah. Well, some people get all messed, little pissy and stuff, and they're like, oh, no, I can do it myself. And then as they're doing it, trying to pick up these cases of stuff, and then, it looks like they're going to scrape the bottom of the bottom of the van. And I'm like, no. Can't have that happen. It's like, here, let me just help you out. I don't mind at all.
Negative Ghost Rider.
That's a negative Ghost Rider. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Mark? Tyrone, Leah Bell, Donald Zaboff. How's it going? Yeah. So, all right, moving straight along. Let's get some drama going. How did you get deactivated from Lyft? What's that all about? I saw your videos, but maybe you can go into.
Yeah, I got deactivated for Lyft because these women got pissed off on me that I wouldn't let them drink in my vehicle because they had the solo cups, and solo's a no-no. I mean, that's just how that's got to go. Yeah. And so I was like, we can go ahead and sit there and wait. I can wait for you to finish it and everything. And they just got pissed off with me, and then they were like, well, we're paying for the ride, so we can take it. I'm like, no, that's not happening. So I just went ahead and canceled on them. And I reported it at the same time that I had to cancel. They were being rude. But I don't know. I guess instead they got to Lyft first, or Lyft responded to them before me.
Yeah.
And they said I got a report of that, even though I've never had any of the reports. And I tried to rebuttal back to them, and they just sent it saying it was fine. Like, just flat out, we got this report, it's fine. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have dash footage and everything else, right? And they didn't want to see anything. Because I'd only taken 2 rides that day, and I haven't taken any Lyfts for probably like a week or 2. Everything's been Uber because Lyft was only like 5-10% of my rides anyways. Mm-hmm. Let's face it, nobody likes getting pinged. You got to drive 20-25 minutes to pick somebody up. That's definitely a negative Ghost Rider. Yeah. I don't do all that. I'm not losing money to go get you.
Yeah.
So I was pissed, but at the same time, it's like, that's why I tell people, don't put your eggs in one basket. Always be on multiple ride shares or some kind of delivery. You know what I'm saying? These are just stepping stones. Always have backups to your backups.
Yeah, backups. So they didn't even want to look at the dash cam footage at all?
Nope. They didn't they never even responded. That's how little they cared about drivers. They didn't even respond to me. Couldn't even give me the courtesy of saying, again, we've said it's final or anything. Just nothing. Space. Dead air.
Yeah. That's so interesting. Do you know if Uber or Lyft ever reviews dash cam footage?
I've never actually had anybody tell me, and they've never actually taken any of my footage. Usually when you tell them you have footage, they're just like, oh, okay. And they magically believe you or take your side. But I have never personally known or had anyone send them footage and them accept it.
Yeah.
But mainly dash cam footage, screw Uber and Lyft in the end. You want to make sure you can show that to the police.
Yeah.
So that way, if something really goes down, you want to make sure these people are taken care of, apprehended.
Yeah. So let's go there. I was going to probably talk about that later, but let's just go right ahead into the importance of having a dash cam and just safety in general. Because I was thinking like dash cams are probably, you know, the police are going to look at that if anything. But what do you think is? I mean, do you think dash cams are important?
Oh, dash cams are definitely important. And the best thing is, even if you didn't have a SIM card in there, wouldn't you know what I'm saying, you weren't recording anything.
Yeah.
The moment 90% of the time, if a passenger sees a dash cam and you have a sign in there, because you almost always want to have a sign unless you're a one-party consent state.
Yeah.
You have to have a sign in your vehicle saying you are being recorded. And 90 to 95% of the time, these people see it, they're automatically going to act right because they know they're being recorded.
Yeah.
So yes, dash cams are always highly recommended.
Mm-hmm. Leah Bell's asking you, Dustin, how much do you make in a week?
Well, I'm part-time, so I'll do the weekend. So in the weekend, and I'll usually drive from 20 to 30 hours max. Usually, and I'll average anywhere from 250 to 450. Just depends on how much time. But that's like with fares. And then I have some private clientele that I run through the app, but they tip me in cash, and all that's pre-planned. So while I might do a $30, $40 for them during the night, and driving them around after they request me through the app. Like I said, don't take anything off the app, people. Always be tracked. But we've already predetermined tips and stuff. So sometimes I'll make between, it's at least 50 no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'll get $50 either cash up to $100, $200, depending on what they want to do and how long I have to be available.
Yeah.
So I'll make like that through the app, and then maybe another 200 on the side. So on a weekend, I might average between 5 to 750. And then, of course, that's not counting referrals or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just actual driving.
So Tyrone says, I've done over 800 rides in 2.5 months. I guess I got to get a dash cam now.
It would be very smart, Tyrone. Because let me tell you what, man. You don't want someone to do something to you and then you don't have proof to, correlate with your story.
Yeah. It's good for after the fact, but it's also good for, like you said, before people see the dash cam and it changes them a little bit because they know it's being recorded. I mean, I honestly think that every Uber and Lyft car should have a dash cam in it. Like, period.
Yeah, it would be nice if they gave you one when they approved you and everything else. They were like, here, take this factory crappy dash cam. Whether it's crappy or not, which it probably will be, you know how Uber and Lyft are.
Even if
the simple fact that you have it would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Tyrone, if you need a dash cam, Amazon has them really cheap. There's different ones. Make sure if you don't drive at night, you do not need night vision, obviously. But if you drive at night, make sure you get one with night vision. Yeah. Otherwise, it's kind of useless.
Yeah. There's like $50 ones probably, right? To have night vision.
But always remember, you get what you pay for too, guys.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
And then you just, I think you made a video on this, but like cash rides. So didn't somebody like offer you a cash ride and it was like a cop or something?
Oh yeah, the undercover cop. I swear to God, they were undercover. They had to be. The guy jumped into the cop car after he was done, soliciting me. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, how'd you know? It's like, I don't know. Look, he jumped into a plain cop car.
Yeah.
Like, why would he randomly go to the front seat of the cop car with another cop in there in a uniform? I don't know. But yeah, he offered me a cash ride, and I'm like, I don't know who you are because I forgot to take my stupid sticker down. Because that's why I would tell people, too, at the end of the night and stuff,
take your stickers off.
Your Uber and Lyft stickers out of your vehicle. If you're not driving for them, you don't want to have them in the window because if you get in an accident or something happened, by God, they're going to try to say, oh, well, he's a driver, and you don't want to get into all that crap. So
exactly.
If you don't have it, there's no mess. But I had it up there, and he thought he was going to get me trying to offer me cash. And I'm like, no. I was like, you can download the app, and I can save you some money by you using my code.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying everything I could to be nice. But then I was like, it's a trap. He deserved the Smackovich. Definitely.
Are we still live here?
We got 21. Let's get some more thumbs up, people. Come on now.
Yeah, my internet's all. I don't know. Is the live still going?
I see all the comments and everything. I got everything.
Okay, mine's like frozen, so you can.
Where can I get the Uber sign that lights up? You can't really get them anymore. If you're talking about the Uber beacon, that's only in selective markets. I don't know if it's in Canada or not. The Uber light you see behind me, someone actually sent that to me once. But I think you might be able to still buy them on Amazon. But this is like obsolete. I don't know if you can even find them anymore.
Cool. All right. So going back to YouTube in rideshare, how did you? Yeah, I guess what's your secret to getting so many people to follow you?
I have no clue. I don't know why people listen to me.
people love listening to you.
I don't know. I interact. I keep it 100. I tell it exactly how it is because I'm nobody special. You know what I'm saying? There really is no secret. I just tell people how I feel and give them my opinion. And some people may agree, some may not. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the trolls fed now and then.
Oh, yeah.
But it's all luck. Bottom line, to get people to follow you on YouTube and stuff, luck.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have 19,000 in my Facebook group.
And
I only have 16,000 YouTube people. So as you can see, it's just not easy.
Yeah. Cool. So, and then are you doing real estate too? Is that part of the?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm still trying to pass that test. I've done failed it like 3-4 times.
Because
it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
The state test, I've already passed the class. I already got that done. But now I have to pass the state test.
Yeah.
And that's not as easy. But as soon as I pass that, then I sign up with a broker and voila, I can sell real estate.
Yeah.
Which I got to really hurry up too, because my neighbor next door, he's going to be moving. And that's already customer number 1 right there.
Yeah, right there.
So it's like.
Yeah. Because I did want to bring this up a little bit because I know a lot of people watching and just in general, they drive for rideshare in order, kind of like a means to an end. Maybe they're working on something else on the side or trying to pay for school or something. But like, how is that kind of what you're doing? Are you trying to use this while you're doing the real estate thing?
Yeah, I figured it was just going to be some extra content for my channel, make some more money. And since I live in Tampa, Florida, I'm in like a high destination
area.
Who wants to vacation here. And I have so many people that if I did ever wait in that airport queue and get airport rides and stuff, people all the time ask where's the good spots if where people want to go, might want to live, vacation and everything else. And yeah, so I think I could tie this into getting extra clients from driving people around.
Yeah.
Have some kind of sign in like, hey, here's my YouTube channel and I'm a real estate agent. Stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna make it work. But yes, I'm trying to tie it in and get 2 birds with 1 stone. And hopefully, if the real estate does pan out and do really good, well, I mean, I'll just do both still. But I mean, obviously, probably rideshare will be on the back burner doing less.
Yeah.
I can make at least a good 8 to 15 grand selling a house.
Yeah. So Roxanne Boa says, I'm waiting for approval and wondering what hours are safest for women drivers. I have ordered a dash cam as well, plus pepper spray. Wish I could be CC. So, I don't know what CC means, but
concealed carry. CC.
Oh, concealed carry. Yeah.
I honestly, Roxanne, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and
go for it.
I always tell everyone, protect yourselves by any means you feel is necessary. If you only want to use pepper spray, so be it. If you decide to carry anything else, just keep it a secret. Comply with whatever your state law is. Okay? That's the main one you have to. Because if you need to pull something out and use it, screw the TOS by then. Because you'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 any day of the week. Now, as for your times, safest times, see, I don't want to make it sound like it's just for women. The safest times in general are like 5, 6 in the morning, and then stop sometime before 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Those are really the safest times in general. So man, woman, it doesn't matter. Those are the times you want to drive. Now, if you want to roll the dice and hope you're going to get lucky and try to make that extra money, which there is a lot of money to be made at night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of risk involved in it as well. Then you do the other times between, 10 to 5 in the morning.
Yeah. For the most part, if you're driving during the day, it's usually pretty standard stuff. And it's when it's light out, I mean, everyone can see what's going on. When you start, I mean, people like stuff starts going through their head at night. They're thinking, oh, I can get away with something. No one's going to see me. But it's in the middle of the day, driving it like
the freaks come out at night.
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, I would recommend, and I enjoy driving during the day a lot better, just because it's safer. So, but
the only trade-off really is traffic. You know what I mean? Exactly. You have more traffic during the day. At night, not so much traffic, which also sucks because not so many witnesses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, during the day is still good. You can still make a lot of money. I mean, I recommend driving like starting really early, trying to get airport rides and stuff. But yeah, so let's see. There's never
early's definitely the prime time.
Oh, Dave the Uber slave, what's up, dude?
Dave,
what's up? There's never girls when I come on here. Such BS.
You missed yesterday, Dave. Yesterday I saw him live, and he had other companions with him.
Yeah, yeah, they'll be on here in a while. Let's see. Did the video just now die on you guys?
I hope not. Everything seems fine on my end.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
Watching it on my phone as well.
Yeah, give the chat a thumbs up if you can see everything.
Yeah, guys. Thumbs up, everybody.
What's up, Rick? How's it going? Yeah, guys, if you guys are just joining us, this is just a chat live stream on who's Rideshare driver Dustin. He's the biggest Uber and Lyft YouTuber right now. So we're I want to get to the bottom of this. Who is this guy? And so leave your questions below for what you have for him. And yeah, we've talked about why he started driving, why he started the YouTube channel, the Smackovich. Let's see. Also, yeah, I wanted to divert a little bit. What's the story behind your 90-day workout?
Oh, my 90-day workout?
Yeah.
Well, I happened to see, you know how Facebook works. It makes me want to smack a bitch myself.
Wait, what?
You get those photos that pop up and say, hey, look at you from 3-4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Right before I started Rideshare, I had a nice six-pack. I looked good, you know. To me, I looked good. So, yeah, when I got to seeing what I looked like now and then everything, and then my wife made some jokes, and my kids come up to me and, like, poke me in the stomach, talk about a baby. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, no, that's a negative ghostwriter. So, yeah, I figure, you know, I have 4 kids. I do a bunch of side gigs and everything else. And I'm trying to motivate anybody out there that if you're not happy with yourself or anything, that 10 minutes a day, at least 10 minutes to do some kind of exercise, whether you walk or I have a bunch of stuff I got from Walmart, like my jump rope, resistance band, punching bag. I do have a Bowflex. That is kind of a cheat. And I do have an ab chair, which I haven't actually used yet in any of my videos.
Yeah.
But that's because I hold my camera up with it. I should buy a stand.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I have the GoPro and stuff, so I might try to figure something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just trying to see what I could do in 10 minutes a day, which, I mean, a lot of people say I should step it up, do more, and you're probably right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just showing people at least 10 minutes a day, because everyone can spare 10 minutes. I mean, sit there and look at your phone for probably an average of an hour a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Add it up. So if people could just take 10 minutes a day to do something to try to make them healthier and feel better, that, you know what I'm saying, they can make a change.
Yeah.
Change starts one step, one day at a time.
Yeah, all you need. I mean, plus the thing is, it's like the snowball effect. You know, you start doing 10, 15 minutes a day. Now you're like, I mean, at first you want to start small. You don't want to go like, okay, I'm going to do 2 hours every day. It's not going to last. If you do 15 minutes, you're going to start doing more and more, and you're going to start enjoying it too. And
that's why those what are they called? Your New Year's resolutions. That's why those always fail almost all the time. People. You start like there, and then you just. And I think it's actually pretty important. I was exploring this too for like rideshare drivers. I mean, when you're sitting down all day in your car, you're like burning 0 calories. So, I mean. And of course, what are you eating? Most of the time, you're going to get some fast food real quick. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times people are searching just to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, food, no one's going to be eating right. So, yeah, that's what happened to me. So then after I saw my picture, I was like, nah, I got to make a change. I got to do something. And then I had the channel going, and so far today was day 33 workout. So I've been 33 of 90 in a row. I'm probably going to continue on even afterwards, maybe step it up, do other things, but I at least want to show everybody and see what, for myself, what I could look like in 90 days.
Yeah.
From just doing 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to eat right. I'm not even doing the whole diet thing. I'm just trying to eat better.
Yeah.
Like today I cheated and I even said in my video and I felt bad and I haven't really eaten anything else, but I had a Hardee's, the 2/3 bacon burger. Oh, that's good. I've been wanting one for so long with a soda because I stopped drinking soda. That'll help you lose weight. But I had me a big Dr. Pepper and everything. I was like, oh, it felt so good. And then I had to work out like 2 hours later and I was still full.
Yeah.
If anybody sees my workout channel, I was sitting there complaining about it. I'm like, man, sitting there trying to jump rope with a full stomach. Hey, Dark Road Run, thanks for the super chat on him, man. He appreciates that.
Thank you for the super chat, man. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Let's see.
Dark Road Run is another awesome YouTuber out there.
Yeah, I think he's
got the editing skills. I want his editing skills. I might have to hire him to work for me. So he's mine, Dylan. You can't have him.
I'm gonna take him. Oh, Andrew, thanks for the super chat, Andrew. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, except for the fact that I woke up at like 1:30 today. My sleep schedule's been so off because I've had like midterms and stuff. So like it all happened last week. I had an exam, and so I stayed up to like 4 or 5 a.m. studying for it, and then I had to wake up early the next day. And so like now I've just been taking naps and like staying up super late. And yeah.
I don't sleep much at all anyway, so it's also pretty good for me. And I used to bike ride a lot too. Like I used to do like 5-10 miles every night just because I couldn't sleep to try to help me sleep. Yeah. But I'd been lazy the last couple of years, so yeah, things got to change.
Yeah. Donald's up off. I have 40,000. Oh wait, 4,000. 4,000 rides with 4.9 rating. Is that good with Uber?
Yeah, that's good, man. Anything over 4.6 is perfect.
Yeah.
I don't ever worry too much about ratings because it just don't really matter, but so much.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they matter too much. I mean, as long as
26 watching, guys, where's some thumbs up? Come on now.
Yeah.
We're having a good time here. You know, you got to give us a thumbs up.
If
you got one trolley gave us a thumbs down. Ooh, smack a bitch for trolley.
Smack a bitch for the troll. There's always a couple of those guys. Yeah.
You're not doing something right if you ain't got a troll or two.
Yeah, Dylan seems like a hard worker to me too. School and driving and a YouTube channel. Yeah, I've kind of tried to minimize everything. I was doing driving, YouTube, school, and 2 jobs, but I kind of I quit one.
When they got a wife and kids, bro, you would have been broke still.
I know, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I quit one of my jobs and then. No, I'm trying to focus just on like school and finishing off strong right now. So I got a couple more months left, and then.
That's what's up. So you got your own place?
I mean, yeah, I have like a college apartment.
Oh, that's what's up. How old are you, Dylan? I never asked you that. How old are you?
25.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you got lots of potential and lots of time still.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 35 this year, so I guess I got you by almost 10 years. 10 years, 4 kids, and a wife later.
Yeah, I probably not getting married anytime soon, but guess you never know. Or maybe I'll have a kid first.
No. You want to get married first. Do it right. Don't be like me. I had my first at 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's my oldest turned 16 2 months from now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's like, that used to be like very common, but now it's a little less common.
Yeah, and that's also why I do all this, to try to help support all these kids.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, my wife is the real breadwinner and, puts me to shame.
Oh, yeah.
Now, though, only until I get things going. If I can get YouTube and real estate going, then I might get up there with her. I might. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess just to go back to like rideshare and also on the topic of YouTube, like what's your motivation? What's your biggest motivation?
My motivation is to help other people out there, so that way so many people don't have to go through the same mistakes as we do. Because as we know, there is no Uber or Lyft training. Yeah. You get approved. You got that stupid 3-minute, 4-minute video that just shows you
Yeah.
how to briefly use the app. It doesn't show you any of the other features. It
Yeah.
just shows you how to accept a ride and go. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean,
I figured this way people can know what's going on, because the main thing out there is almost nobody knew, and I'm even one of them. I didn't know that unaccompanied minors you couldn't pick up and stuff.
yeah.
Until I found out, and then I knew. So I don't want nobody to get in trouble or anything happen to them because they didn't know, and we're just trying to get that money and pick up unaccompanied minors. Now they know. So if they do something, well,
Yeah.
I warned you, and I don't know what else I can do to help you.
I mean, I feel like there's such a learning curve for driving either on Uber and Lyft. I mean, for me, when I first started driving, I didn't, maybe somebody told me, but I didn't, I was like, no one's going to find out. I took kids around. I was like, I didn't really know any better. Like, I think I might have even taken a cash ride before too, like just not even really knowing.
So I never took the cash ride before I knew, because I was like, oh, I don't know where you got to go and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
And
No, I think
over here in Florida, people are kind of suspect. You know what I'm saying?
I think someone offered me cash and I was like considering it, and then I think I knew like the insurance thing, and I was like, if anything happens, this is not worth it at all. Because I mean, if you take a cash ride and get into an accident, you're completely screwed. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, you could maybe try to finagle away if the rider goes along with it. You could try
Yeah.
to call a friend and stuff. But personally, instead of the accident, I'm still more worried about my rides not being tracked, traced. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all. So anything can happen to you and nobody would know, which is also why I tell people to have some kind of app tracking device.
Yeah.
Either you use the Share Your Ride through Uber, or you have, like iPhone has, Find My iPhone. So that way my wife always knows where I am. And, I try to check in every hour, just like text, even if I say hi or I'm alive, something. So that way she knows everything is going smoothly.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be like all these crazy horror story stuff you hear out there for, that just happens. I mean, it can happen to anybody. You don't even have to drive rideshare. But the fact it's happening more and more to rideshare drivers, to me, people need to know. And you have to reiterate and tell people the same thing over and over again. Protect yourselves, use app tracking devices, and dash cams.
Yeah.
All you can do is preventive strike them, preventive maintenance, whatever you want to call it. Be prepared. It's always better to have things and not need them than need them and not have them.
All right. Bob Taylor says, I had a passenger make an accident in my car and didn't know what to do. So
I assume accident, like someone peed in your vehicle.
Somebody probably, relieved him.
That's what they don't do. No training on that. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through the steps in the app, take the picture,
take photos,
and report it to them. And I think now, though, at least with Lyft, I heard, because I don't know anymore personally.
Yeah.
But I heard now they want to have cleaning receipts from a company or something.
Now it's a reimbursement. So.
Yeah. See, that's messed up.
Yeah. A woman accident. I hate people when they throw up in your car. I told them to throw up in their bag.
That's why I have a bucket. People like those bags. The bags can spill, and people don't know how to work a bag for some reason. The bucket is simple, and you can fit your whole head in there.
Yeah.
So it's like, blah. It's just those little tiny like bathroom trash cans you can get anywhere at Family Dollar, stuff like that, really cheap. But they're perfect. And if you get somebody that get in your vehicle and they already look like they're going to do something, and be like, hey, here, hold the bucket. If they refuse to hold the bucket, but then you can be like, kick rocks and go somewhere else. Because I don't want to risk it. I was like, I lied to them too. I'd be like, it's a $300 cleaning fee if you get sick in my van.
Yeah. Yeah. $2,000 if you throw up.
Ooh, he said it was blood. Oh, man. That sucks, because that's
blood.
You're kind of screwed to try to get blood out.
There's some stuff that you can use to get blood out. It's called they have these like sticks. These, I don't know. They're like the stain remover things.
You got to actually scrub. You got to put in work to get that stuff.
If it's fresh though, I've gotten blood out pretty. I mean, it's try to do it right as fast as you can. Like
that's why a lot of people will have seat covers. So that way anything like that happens and stuff, they just take it off immediately and get rid of it.
C Minardi, what's up? Joe Driver, I Heart Cryptoverse, Leia Bell.
Cryptoverse.
He says he takes barf bags off the plane. Smart man right there. Yeah, take the soap.
Cheapo Dave. Cheapo Dave.
Take the soap and the towels out of the hotels too that you stay in.
Who's underground? Fake. What the hell is that? Why you gotta be hating on us?
To
enjoy it. I think somebody's creeping for a Smakovich.
Smakovich. Oh yeah, C Minardi. A banker friend of mine goes out just on Saturday night, 250 to 275 each time. Have you made that much in one night?
Well, underground. Hold on. You say I'm not a driver? What are you talking about, homie?
Yeah, Dustin.
I think you need a Smakovich. Oh, they're calling. They're getting mad at you. People get mad at you.
Like,
messed up.
Yeah.
He drives. He showed me his app, man. He drives.
Yeah.
He's good. I can vouch for him.
Come on, guys. I need one of those Smakovich things here.
I know a lot of people want them, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I guess they like the merchandise, and I think it is kind of cool.
Dude, you should figure out how to put your.
Cool to have in the van. People look at it and they're like, "Hey, what is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my Smakovich." They're like, "What is that?" I was like, when you get mad at somebody, you just want a Smakovich.
Yeah. Yeah, you should get your face on there on one of them.
No, people won't buy them. Then I'm too ugly for all that. That was like,
smacking.
That first thing is someone will say to me is, "You should have Smakoviched yourself."
They're asking for them. They said, "Where can we get the Smakovich?" There's a market out there. All right, so let's move on a little bit. Let's see.
We need some more likes in here. We got 30 watching. We only got 19. What is wrong with this?
Come on.
I don't like this picture. Come on, people. You want tips in the app.
Yeah. All right. So, what's your biggest advice for new drivers? Because I think I get a lot of like new drivers on here. I mean, I'm sure you do too. But what's your biggest advice for new drivers or somebody thinking about becoming a driver?
For them to check out my channel.
Yeah, go follow Dustin. The link in the description, by the way.
That was pretty good. My best advice is watch YouTube videos, watch a bunch of people, take everything, with a grain of salt or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Your very first trip, if you can, have your husband or wife, whoever the heck's doing it, have them download the Rider app, use them as your test dummy so you can see exactly what's going to pop up in your app. You can see exactly what's going to do it, where you're going to go, and then that way you shouldn't screw anything up. And if it does, what's it going to matter if it's your significant other or friend, somebody helping you do it? That is the best thing. And don't start at night. Start during the day. Yeah. Everything's much easier. You can see everything. But yes, do a test run with your significant other or friend. That's all you have to do. That's the best thing. And like I said, look at YouTube channels like this one, the Rideshare Hub, and mine, and maybe a couple others, but mainly us. No.
Mainly us. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get like a bunch of different people on my channel to try to give people like an option to see like how everyone has their own tactics.
Yeah, everyone's you're right there. I'm sorry to cut you off, man. Yeah, everyone's different. They got their different tactics. We all got our own opinions, you know what I'm saying, and what we think works better. But no matter what, everyone's in different markets usually. So the only way to find out is to get off your butt.
Yep.
And do it.
You're gonna learn. I mean, the best way to learn is do it yourself. I mean, you can watch 1,000 videos, and you could still start and still run into so many issues. I mean, you're gonna get thrown curveballs left and right. You're only human. Just do the best that you can and develop your own strategy. I mean, that's really the best thing to do. Develop your own strategy. What works for you? Time of day. Try out the morning. Try out the night. See which one you like better. Yeah. I mean, it honestly depends on your mood, like when you want to drive. But let's see. What about food delivery? Rideshare.
I do Uber Eats. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Usually I do it as like a time filler when things are getting slow.
Yeah.
I used to have it with Uber and Lyft. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch back between the apps. But now I don't have that issue no more. So it's a lot more easier. And yeah, I just use it as a time filler, but it is nice sometimes. You just don't feel like dealing with people.
Yeah.
You get to that point when you feel like you might have to smack a bitch somebody, then yeah, you want to just chill out, reset, take some food, and sometimes you get lucky and you get free meals. Like the last free meal I got was from Outback Steakhouse. Got $50 worth of food and had some awesome steak. It was awesome. I even made a video on that because some people don't like to give you their gate code and then not answer the phone. And then when I'm nice enough to wait 10 more minutes past what I'm supposed to wait, and I still can't get a hold of you, sorry.
What's your policy on like waiting for passengers when you're picking them up? How long will you wait? Do you just wait until it's 5 minutes and then you cancel, or do you?
Most of the time, I'd say 5 and drive.
Yeah.
You know, wait 5, cancel, collect, and drive.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I call them, like as soon as I pull up there and I don't see them out there, I'll call them right away because I really don't feel like waiting 5 minutes and then trying to call. So I'll call them right away to be nice, give them a little courtesy call. Now and then, if I know where I'm going to is a crazy area, I will call them ahead of time when I'm like 2-3 minutes out. So that way I'm like, hey, where do I pick you up at? So I know exactly where to pull because there's all these crazy areas. I need to know exactly where to go. Otherwise, if I go to call and they don't answer, well, then they get to the timer and then that's it.
Yeah.
Bottom line. And if someone answers finally, they're like, can we get a couple more minutes? Depending on how our conversation goes when we're talking, I might wait up to 5 more minutes, depending, especially if I know about where I'm thinking they might be going to, because you never make the rookie mistake, guys, and start that trip. Even if they tell you, you could go ahead and start that trip. Never do that. Okay. Screw that couple minutes of wait time. It's not worth it. If they come out and all of a sudden they have solo cups and they're just being entitled and disrespectful to you or trying to shove more people in, you don't want to have to deal with canceling, getting that 1 star because now they can rate you and you have to deal with the headache of, maybe making a false report against you, saying you didn't take them for whatever reason. So don't make that rookie mistake. But yes, otherwise it's 5 and drive. I have had people come out and give me cash tip and be like, hey, you mind waiting another 10 minutes and hand me a $20 bill? I'm like, we can wait as long as you want now, bro. We good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this was you or somebody else, but there was another YouTuber who a while ago said, call on your way. Like, and I actually do this for every single ride.
I might have I'm sure I've made like over 400 videos. I'm sure I've covered
it. I don't know if it was yours or not, but like I found that it helped me a lot. Like, I mean, they don't always answer, but I'll call them when I'm like 2 minutes away and I'll just say, hey, like I'm on my way, I'm close. Where can I meet you? And a lot of times then I kind of get a feeling. Some guys are like, oh yeah, no, we're still checking out of the restaurant or whatever. I mean, that's helped me a lot, but yeah, I mean, it's develop your own strategy. It might work for you. Try it out though.
Yeah, I used to try to call all the time, but a lot of times it wouldn't answer. So that's why now I just left it to if I know where I'm going to pick them up is a crappy location for picking up people. Yeah. And I want them to either like we have Raymond James Stadium down here for football when the Bucks play, and all the NFL teams. Yeah. And that whole area gets blocked off. So the GPS doesn't know it's blocked off. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to tell you to go here and there. And people are like, why can't you get here? I'm like, dude, you have to hook it or hoof it. You know what I'm saying? You have to walk like 3-4 blocks to get to me. I'm telling you exactly the best way to go so I can pick you up and we can get out of here. Saves you money, saves me time, so I can make more money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there is times where I will call ahead, but a lot of times I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's just a normal stop and you should be out there. Technically, all passengers, when they order, they can see us. Yes, I know GPS doesn't always match up, but when it still says 1 or 2 minutes out, you should be getting your butt to the curb and be waiting. That's how it should be.
Yeah. So I actually I'll switch it up a little bit. So I've been taking Ubers and Lyfts as a passenger recently, trying to do my own little like market research and seeing how other people, how other drivers perform. And yeah, I mean, some people, sometimes they send me a text through the app, but like I'll never get the text. Like it'll just show up on the Uber app. And it kind of is like, some drivers are trying to like, hey, they always send this text like, what city are you traveling to? And I'm like, why does it matter? And then I'll like respond, and then they'll just cancel on me right away.
Sounds like some creepers right there. And yeah, guys, if you ever get a ping and all of a sudden the message, whatever, starts coming through and they try to say their Uber and everything else, and they want to ask you for your code or your email and all that crap to identify you, do never do it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you just pull up to that spot, wait that timer, and collect that money on that scammer. That's what you do. Never, ever give your info to anybody on the app, because it's always the people that requested the ride. Don't ever fall for that scam.
What is that? I've never had that happen before.
Oh, yes, that scam's been going around for a couple of years now. You'll get a ping. It'll say like Uber or Uber support. It'll actually pop up in your thing, or it'll be somebody's random name, and you'll go to pull up, and all of a sudden it'll pop up in there, and it'll have like a message coming through the app. You know, like riders would message you. It's like, no, when I get a message from Uber, it comes through my text message, you know, because they have exactly my number and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'll have it in the app for support.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a two-way verification there. So yeah, some people would get tricked. They'd be like, here, pull over right now. We need a safety feature. We need your email. We want to make sure, or we have a bonus for you. People were falling for that. You've been selected for this $200 bonus for being such an awesome driver. You have a 5-star rating. And then they start reading. They're like, yeah, we know your name, your vehicle that you're driving, and everything else. And it's like, yeah, because you're the freaking rider. You can see all that.
Yeah, of course.
People, do not fall for that, guys.
Yeah, don't fall for that. Let's see. Vincent Jackson says, I don't smoke and I don't allow it in my car. And then Beacon of Light says, a passenger I picked up recently had a lit cigarette going into my car.
Yeah, that's a negative Ghost Rider. See, I sadly smoke and I'm trying to quit, but I don't let nobody smoke in my van. If I don't smoke in there, you sure ain't smoking in there. And that's just how it is. And if people want to be entitled and stuff out there, you just be like, hey, kick rocks, find another ride. Because guess what, guys? You don't want to deal with those type of people. Those are the ones that are going to give you your 1 stars and false reports. Yeah. So it's usually not worth it for maybe a $5, $10 ride. It's just not worth it. There's different fish in the sea.
What about eating in your car? What's
eating? Now, that's always tricky. Yeah. Most of the time it's a no. But unless we were out driving, I've had people and they've offered to give me food going through a drive-through, and you know, it wasn't late or I just felt like it because I was hungry too. So yes, there are times when I have let people in, let people eat in my vehicle. Yeah. They didn't always give me something, but you know, sometimes they would go ahead and you know tip me beforehand. I've had people just hand me $10 and say, "Hey, can you hit the drive-through real quick?" Yeah. Why not, man? I'll sit there and wait 5 minutes for you. Just gave me $10, making more than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's more on a rider-to-rider basis for me. Yeah. So if you're like being a douche or, you know, not ignoring me or something the whole time, then it's like, hey, man, get the drive-through. You know what I mean? Or it's 2 o'clock in the morning at Surgeon. Well, when I did drive the late night shift, I try to stay away from that now with the craziness. But people would be like, hey, can we go through? I'm like, no, it's Surgeon right now, like 2.5. Yeah. If I have them on a surge ride, I'll go through. Yeah. Sometimes, depending. Because I know I can still get 2 or 3 rides out of that surge. But if it's a non-surge ride and it's surging out there and you ask me to go to the drive-through, hell no. No. That ain't happening. Nope. That's a negative Ghost Rider. Yeah. Let's see. The worst is when a passenger leaves garbage in your car. That's why I have trash cans and the puke bag or the puke bucket. But yes, it does suck when people do that. And that's why you try to check your vehicle out after each trip when possible, because let's get real. We all know you can't actually stop and check out your vehicle after each trip. And if you have a van like mine, you have that 3rd row. You don't always know what's way back there. Yeah. So when you possibly can, you try to stop and give it a quick one-over. Yeah. Other than that, it just sucks. And you can actually report that. You can say they left, you know, trash or whatever. And I have heard of people actually getting like a $20 like cleaning fee. Like I've actually reported sand before because people were at the beach and I had stuff, but I mean, I can be okay with a little bit of sand, but there was so much sand back there that I had to spend 10 minutes vacuuming. Yeah, that's good. I got a $40 cleaning fee out of sand. There you go. So I've had people get $20 for them leaving trash. Like if you get tacos and they spill tacos and crap everywhere, that's a cleanup fee. Yeah.
So Joe Drive for You out of Idaho says, according to the terms of service, we are not supposed to discriminate, and one part of it does say about age. So does that now put us in a very awkward situation with the minors? So
no, because it specifically says in the terms of service that we do not pick up minors.
That's more of like, I don't know, if the person's old and you just.
I think that's more for handicapped. You can't discriminate against handicapped people.
Yeah.
Which sucks still, because I know people with small vehicles can't really accommodate a wheelchair. Like my van, a wheelchair would fit in it, but somebody that has like a small car, or you know what I mean, or whatever, might not be able to do that. And I could see why they could get pissed off, because it might damage their vehicle.
Yeah.
Because I always firmly about that. Never let anybody damage your vehicle. No money's worth that. Especially the guy trying to shove 3 beach cruisers in my van. Oh, that was a big negative.
Yeah, if they look under 18, I mean, ask them if you're picking up at a high school or like middle. I mean, sometimes high schoolers are 18 if they're senior, but if you get to pick up at a middle school, like, you know, don't pick them up. Like, actually, I mean, you can go there and like cancel on them, and then
cancel and get paid.
Yeah, that's
because if you have to drive 5-10 minutes, you are in your right to should be compensated for your time.
Yeah.
Because it's not your fault that these people didn't know, or they do know and just don't care.
Yeah.
Which is actually the case 95% of the time.
Yeah. But Dave, I don't know if you saw the video, but Dave.
Oh yeah, Dave is definitely our perfect example of that. I used one of his videos where he had to turn down minors. So drivers out there, don't be afraid to ask. If they look under 18, be like, how old are you? They tell you your age, be like, do you mind if I can see your ID?
Yeah.
If they can't produce an ID, then they don't need a ride. And let's face it, as soon as you hit 18, you have your ID with you at all times. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You always have your ID, because you're all like, you know, for some reason when you're 18, you're like, yeah, I'm proud. I mean, I'm an adult now. Yeah.
I mean, guys, go check out that video that Dave did. It's a good, because one of the guys in there said, he's like, so one of them, he said, are you guys 18? And one guy was like, no. And then the other person was like, yes, we're all 18. And then he asked for the ID.
That video.
The guy was like,
one, but yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. Maybe there's a couple.
Yeah, he runs into a lot of minors.
Yeah.
I don't. As soon as I see them, I just don't even bother, because most of the time I know, unless it's that really sketchy part where I've had people where they were 19 and they didn't mind handing me their ID.
Yeah.
I just need to verify, because if I get in an accident, I'm not covered under insurance. You know what I mean? And it's in the terms of service. You could go in there and look up the Uber's terms of service and print it out, guys, and have a copy with you. So if parents or somebody start giving you lip, be like, look, read. Can you read? If you can't read, you definitely don't need to ride.
Yeah. So Simonardi says, how old do the kids need to be? They need to be at least 18. Somebody needs to be at least 18.
Somebody has to, yes.
So, and then if they're, and this also goes, we can also mention booster seats and car seats too. If they can't sit in the back seat of the car and their feet touching the ground, you know, they're a little kid, they need to have a booster seat. Or if they're a baby, they need,
go by your state's requirements. Each state is usually different, but on average, it's like you either got to be like 4 feet or like 60 pounds or 80 pounds, something like that, where you no longer need one.
70, yeah.
So just because they may be 12, 13, but they're 3 feet tall and only like 40 pounds, it means you need a booster seat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this is, I mean, this just goes beyond, this is safety, and it's also, I mean, TOS, but it's also the law. I mean, you could, if you get pulled over.
I know, it's the law. You could lose your license, go to jail.
Yeah, it's not
damn if I'm going to prison for some entitled rider. Like, oh, no. That's a negative ghost rider.
I mean,
are they going to put money on your books? No.
I mean, the parent should know, this is your own child. Tell them,
those are the people
you're
that
doing
take
it for
parenting
you.
classes, man. They should take a parenting class for that crap.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people get in my car with a little kid and they didn't have a booster seat or anything. Like, oh, the last driver let us do it. And you just hold them and squeeze them. Like, we can just sit on our lap and I can hold them. It's like, no, it's called a human projectile. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. Let's see. I think I kind of want to wrap this up pretty soon. But do you have any crazy Uber Lyft stories?
Ooh.
Or any highlights?
Most of them I've already made videos on all those. And then the some that I haven't, but they're too bad to make a video out of.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
So, yeah, the best thing I can really say on there is to tell people they'd have to look at my channel to see some crazy videos.
Yeah, go check out Dustin's channel, guys. I put the link in the description, but just type in
Oh, that's awesome.
Dustin is driving. Yeah, man. Gotta send you over my 20 followers who haven't heard about
Come
it.
to the dark side, people.
Yeah, come over to. I mean, you make videos. You make a lot of like reaction videos too, which I like. Those get a lot of like views and stuff. But I mean, those are some crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, the world is very crazy, and that's why we tell people have protection, dash cams, and be tracked.
Yeah.
Your safety is more important than anything else, guys. Make sure you get back home to your loved ones.
Yeah. All right. So I guess before we end it, what are your future plans for the channel, your channel, and then for doing rideshare? What are your plans?
I'm gonna try to ride this baby till the wheels fall off. We'll see where it goes until autonomous vehicles take over, and Skynet becomes aware, and all that good stuff. So we'll see if Terminator pops up on us.
What's your opinion on driverless cars?
Probably another 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we got a good cushion, and by then, if I'm 45 still driving, I don't know. Maybe, I guess if I'm still doing good and it's still fun on the side, because hopefully I'll be doing other things as well. So yeah, we will see what happens. But if it's still going and they haven't cut our rates again, because I don't know if they cut our rates one more time, I don't know if I'm gonna drive as much. Then I might turn into other people and just complain and talk about the good old days when we used to make money.
Back in my day, yeah.
Yeah, back in like 4 years ago, man. I think even right before I joined, people were making in 20 hours. They were making like $2 grand. I mean, it was money to be made back then. But yeah,
why was that? Is that from the surge?
Yeah,
just
surge
crazy surge.
Insane back in the day. It would hit like 20 times. It was like, what? A normal $10 ride would cost you like $150 and stuff. And that's when we actually got like 85% of the fare.
Yeah.
80%.
I remember reading an article. I was probably like, I probably wasn't even 21 yet, but it was like somebody on New Year's Eve, some people were like getting billed like thousands of dollars for their trips.
Yeah, I'd seen that too. That was hilarious.
Some guy
because they were getting drunk and not paying attention. Yeah, I just need a ride.
Yeah.
But the drivers were like, cha-ching.
Yeah. I also think like Uber didn't send the notifications properly through the app to like notify them of surge, or it was like hidden in a weird way or something.
Yeah. Everything was different back then. You know what I mean? The app was just like all the technology is now. It was all glitchy and stuff back then, just like even now.
Yeah, Uber, like somebody would order a ride and it wouldn't say surge, but Uber was like, oh no, you just have to click on your profile and then on your rate, and then it
had like 4 different steps to get from your elbow to your hand. You know what I mean? But pretty much, I'll ride the channel out until either somehow, hopefully not, I get deactivated from Uber. You know what I mean? Then I'll change it to whatever I got to do. And like I said, I want to do the real estate some more, see how that goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much we're just taking it one day at a time, just like my workout channel, I'd say, and stuff. Take everything one day at a time, one ride at a time. That's all you can do.
I mean, yeah, the good thing about you is that, like, I feel like you could make videos on whatever and people listen to you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I appreciate that too, man. I appreciate that.
No, yeah. And then
you're doing good, man. You got all these other people. You got like so many different minds in your channel, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, also just asking you, like, do you have any advice for me as a new YouTuber growing up in this space?
I mean, you're doing it pretty good. You're making videos every other couple days. I mean, you're tagging them properly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you can really do, and then it's just luck. Honestly, with the YouTube world, it's luck.
Yeah.
There's nothing, and especially if you're already tagging everything correctly, there's
not
really a whole lot you can do after that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like picking up your next ride. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if any of these. Back in 2014, I did like 400 trips in 20 days and almost got $10,000.
I can believe that too.
What to tell someone who starts smoking? Tell them you don't allow smoking in your car.
Yeah, you just got to speak up.
Yeah, don't be shy when it comes to things like that, and tell them like, hey, I don't allow it. I can, I'll drop you off right now.
Don't take crap from anybody. That's my motto.
Yeah. All right. I think this is wrapping up a little bit, but any last words?
You guys, thumbs up, everybody. Make sure you guys thumbs up. Any last super chats? Send them now. Come on now. Show us the love. We got 5 trolling thumbs down. I only have 4 smacking bitches in front of me, but one of y'all gets smacked twice.
Oh, we're at 5 now? Oh.
Yeah, but we love you too.
That's nothing. Come on, guys. I can take more than that. Come on, guys. Where's Zambi? Oh, keep pepper spray. Yeah, I mean.
Well, he said, what to tell someone who starts smoking in your car? Tell them to put that crap out. What are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? And if they don't want to listen to that, well, then you just pull right over right there, cancel the ride, tell them to get out, kick rocks. Report it to Uber that they were trying to damage your vehicle by smoking in it and to cover yourself, and that's it. If they don't want to get out, call the cops.
Yeah,
also why you have dash cams, because if something happens or whatever, you had a dash cam footage, be like, hey, you see this guy lighting up a cigarette in my van or in my vehicle, and they weren't supposed to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, real quick. So you do XL pretty much exclusively, right? Or do you do?
I do XXL. Everyone that orders an X loves when I pull up because I got all the room.
What's your percentage like based on XL and X?
About 35 XL.
35%. Okay, so can you? Yeah, I mean,
I can do XL only, which I'll do sometimes if it's surging good.
Yeah.
And like I'm in a far area, I'll get an Uber X, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm the only person around, so I'll let it roll through. Turn off Uber X to be XL only, and then get the same ping from the same person to XL, getting paid more rates.
Yeah.
That's how you got to roll. That's the legal way to work the system, people. Can't get in trouble for that.
So what do you do if somebody orders an X and then they have like 6 people?
Most of the time, I'll just let them get in, and right after the ride, I'll sit there and request a fare review in the app.
Okay.
And Uber will give it to me, but depending on how it is when I first roll up and depending, how they are, if I feel like they might try to, say I'm lying, then I'll tell them, hey guys, you only have 4 or you ordered for 4. So you have to re-request me.
Yeah.
And if they're like, how do I do that? I'm like, all right, here, stand right next to me. We'll sit there and go phone to phone. You request it till you get me. Voila.
Yeah.
And most people, I don't really think there's tons and tons of XLs out there, honestly. Most people are all Uber X. So
yeah, mostly.
It usually takes 2 or 3 turns, and wham, I'm their driver, and then we just go along our merry way.
Yeah. What do you do for car washes? This is getting way out of just rambling, but just curious.
Car wash, I wash it when it gets dirty.
Yeah.
I don't pay for that subscription thing or whatever. I just buy my own stuff and make my little minions. I put them to work and have them my wash squad.
There you go. Yeah.
You guys want some toys? Go wash Daddy's car.
Cool. Well, thanks.
Who wants some Pokemon?
Yeah.
Instead of got to catch them all, I'm like, gotta wash it all. Gotta wash it all.
Just yelling at them. Yeah, gotta put them to work, right?
Always, man. Gotta teach them early. You don't want them to grow up to being little titled bastards.
There you go. Cool. Well,
some people have car wash subscriptions, which I'm pretty sure you could use it as a write-off, but I don't know how that works with itemized or standard deduction. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. For taxes, guys, yes, please always make sure you see a tax specialist. That's your best information right there. Don't take everybody else's thing for it. Make sure you see somebody if you really need to know. Okay, because I that's why I don't try to give tax info. I don't have videos on it. If I do have a video on it, it just says see a tax specialist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I
always speak on things that I know about or I'm qualified to talk about, like HVAC, heating and air. I can tell you everything about your damn AC system.
Yeah, there's a lot of like different nuances with. I mean, I will say like track your miles in your receipts, but like yeah,
always track your miles because you know how Ubers and Lyft's apps can glitch all the time.
Yeah,
you want to make sure your miles are tracked. And remember, they only track miles. Well, I think now they track miles when your app is on, but sometimes you'll turn your app off, or you're switching between, or you're trying to drive back home. You want to make sure you're tracking dead miles. So track all your miles. I prefer QuickBooks. You have to pay like $5 a month or something like that, but it's definitely worth it.
Oh yeah.
If somehow it ever screwed up on your app or whatever, it's saved in the cloud or whatever the hell else. So you always have that info. You will never lose it.
Yeah.
And you can put in there like money wise. You can tie it into your bank. You can do so many things with that app. It's really good.
Yeah. Cool. They're all saying you rock, Dustin. So.
Oh, thank you guys, man. And gotta get props up here to Dylan too, man. And thank you again for having me too, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, this was fun. So, yeah. You
thumbs up by now, though. Come on, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you all for joining.
20 thumbs up gets you a T-shirt. Come on, we got to at least get to 30.
Double
D's. I like that. Double D's.
Now I'm not doing a giveaway. Yeah, new merch is coming soon. I got somebody designing some stuff, so might be some cool merch soon. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up, and big thank you to Dustin. Everyone make sure to go check out his channel as well. It's going to be linked in the description, and you're not going to want to miss his videos. He's really up to date and always making update videos throughout the day on little stuff things that go wrong or right with his during his experience. One of his videos, he got like, what was it, $150 tip or something?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of them. I did pretty good. I got lucky. That's why there's always bad things out there, but you never know what could be good. But also, guys, remember, don't take crap from anybody. These are your vehicles, not Uber and Lyfts. Always remember that, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my lad.
All right, guys. Have a great day, and we will see you all next time.
Peace out. Uber on.
Uber on.